I am going to share with you the 10 layouts that I did for the Victoria Marie Facebook challenge for National Scrapbook Week. I'm sorry, National Scrapbook Day. But we took a whole weekend. And it was so wild. It was so much fun. I've never done that kind of like, it was kind of like doing a crop at home without anybody else like in your house or near you. But I'm trying to make sure this is, you can see the whole thing on the screen. Okay, great. And it was phenomenal. I mean, there was someone who did 15 layouts. I didn't have time for that. I did, well, you know what? If I'd had the extra time on Monday, I probably would have gotten more than 10 done. I'm sorry, Sunday, that Sunday. But I only had 2 days as opposed to 3 to get all these layouts done. So I'm really proud of myself. I think I did a pretty good job. It's been a really long time since I've done 12 by 12s. So it was a real challenge to not think too much, be very well prepared, and, you know, and really enjoy myself and have a good time, you know, taking my memories and putting them down on paper. I am going to apologize now because I'm probably not going to remember everything that I did onto these, like put onto these layouts. I'm going to tell you to the best of my abilities what I did. Yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so this layout is called Grocery Shop Like a Dutch Master. It's based on a photo that I did, which I call Grocery Shop Like a Dutch Master. I went out grocery shopping and I loved the way my food looked on the table, and I started to arrange it, and before I knew it, I had a still life that reminded me of, you know, the old Dutch master paintings. This paper is from the farmhouse. These two papers are from the farmhouse collection from Crepe Paper, and this is basic gray. Is it basic gray? Basic gray herbs and honey. Is it basic gray? See, it already starts. I don't know everything I have. I believe it's basic gray. It is. I'm getting louder because I'm like leaning in. Basic gray herbs and honey. So yeah, so I took all these pictures. I took my picture. I layered it on some craft and distressed it with Tim Holtz tea stain, and then I keep saying tea stain. It's tea dye. See, this is how things happen, guys. Tea dye. I do this with the Tim Holtz. I can never seem to remember the names of the. They're beautiful. I love these. These things are amazing. These distressings. Yeah, so I used the tea dye to distress. I didn't have to distress the paper, the other paper too much because, from Crepe Paper, because it was distressed. These letters are thickers. They are elf. Don't ask me why they're called elf. That is what they're called. These stickers are called elf. These are some old Recollections type face. They're really cool. They're enameled. I love them. They're so pretty. I've had them forever and I never use them. 3 packs, never use them. These are from the fall collection from last year. These little foam stickers from Recollections. It's a what is this? A cork tag I've had for like a million years. These papers are again from that collection, the Herbs and Honey. This one is the Crepe Paper. This is from the Herbs and Honey, these cutouts. These stickers are from the same Recollections collection as this. That's a cutout. And this sticker is from, what is it? It's I think it's another Recollection sticker. It's just a bunch of stickers that they had with sayings and stuff on them. I really liked it. That was a lot of fun. Okay, next. I apologize that I don't know what all this stuff is. But I just didn't have time to write everything down. I was in too much of a rush. Okay, this paper is again from the Farmhouse collection, and the ones with the smaller print, like this red, this stripe, this little print here, and this is from the Farmer's Market collection. I think this is a cutout from, I'm sorry, Herbs and Honey. And then Farmhouse is these 2 big pages, and the paper, it's like quilting paper that's underneath here. Let me just bring that up so you can see it. It looks like quilts. I went to a farmer's market, so I figured why not use my, you know, all my farmy papers. This is a Recollections bottle cap with a little enamel piece from last year's fall collection. This is this harvest sticker is from, and this one were from that same collection that I used on the other paper. That It'll come to me. But, the recollections on the last layout you just saw. Why am I having a hard time today? These letters that say beats, I don't think I've used them yet. They were from the $1.50 spot at Michael's, and I got 2 packages. If you go back to one of my haul videos, you can see, I show them up close. You can see they're so beautiful. They've got stitching, and they're chipboard, and they're so big. It's nice to have some big, colorful letters. I just really enjoy them. Okay, next, this is my 3rd one. It's called Jam Session. I actually was in a group that did performance art. I actually got to perform on TV with them. And my friend David, he had croissants and jam ready for us when we first came the first morning. It was so early and we knew it was going to be a very long week. And he just provided us with the best sustenance. So I just thought it was funny to call the layout Jam Session. A little play on words. This bottle cap is a Recollections bottle cap. None of this stuff you could probably find right now anyway. I apologize for that. These foam stickers and this sticker are from, again, that fall collection. This paper was a die cut from, hold on, is it right here? It is. For once I have something like no, these are labels. Where? Oh, and here's that bottle cap. It's actually American Crafts. I lied. It's not a... What's the name? Nope, they were just called bottle caps. It's a bunch of, like, cherry and lime and stuff flavored sodas. They're so cute. I got them last summer. These are those Recollections embellishments. That fall foliage, it was called. These... Was it on my last layout, too? No, but you'll see this on another layout. These little knit flowers were from the dollar section at Michael's. They came in a collection like this with a whole bunch of them. They were supposed to be for my niece's book, which I still haven't done 8 months later. Did I use the brad? No. These are American Crafts. Are they? See? That's why you have to have your things ready. These stickers are amazing. They're new. They're called Wisecrack, and they're like my favorite stickers of all time. I saw people using them. I was like, I need those glitter things. And I don't like glitter. I'm going to be a little fresh. It's the herpes of the craft world. Once you get it on, you can't ever get it off, and you think it's gone, and then it comes back. But, you know, but these ones are, I mean, they're not so bad. They don't come off so much. That's a cutout for, the paper, the base paper is, I used a whole page. I wanted to use a whole page. You know, like sometimes you get that page and you're like, it's a whole page. And you're like, I just want to hack into my paper. And this one I was like, I'm going to use the whole page. You can see around the edge. This was from that same collection, the Farmhouse collection from Crate Paper. And it's so cute. It's just a little grid. It has, and I just loved it. I was like, oh, that's great for, it's just pretty and it's pink and I'm becoming a pink person. I don't know. I'm going to find out how these cutouts to buy. The smaller papers, the 6x6 are from the 6x6 pad of the Herbs and Honey. I love it. The strawberry paper especially. Distressed all around the outside with that Tim Holtz tea dye ink. I'm going to find that. I'm going to find that thing. I'm going to find it. Ah, here we go. Here we go. They are American Crafts. This is, they're just called cutouts. And they're all like summery lemonade and sweet. And I've never used these ones either. So I took this one and just cut it in half and use the 2 different parts. I'm going to use more of these. Again, more stuff that I bought for my niece's book, which still not done. I mean, I'm going to see them in July for this wedding I have to go to, so I better get my stuff together. Okay, and that's also from the those stickers, those American Crafts. I keep wanting to say the Recollection. They're not. These stickers and the shiny ones, the fall ones from the last 2 layers, they're from American Crafts. All right. This one is called Eat All the Cake. This one is my husband and I, for our anniversary, every year I get a new cake because I hated our cake at our wedding. It was awful. It wasn't what I wanted and I was mad that it wasn't what I wanted. So I went back and every year I get a new cake. So I got this cake, which is a cannoli cake from Uncle Giuseppe's, which is a local Italian franchise. They do specialize in Italian foods. And then, but beforehand, we also went out for dinner and ate both of us, I think, got 2 enormous desserts. This is delicious. It was like a slab of bread pudding cake. It was insane. And then they gave us a candle, which I cut out of the picture because it's weird to have a candle on your anniversary. The white paper is from, I keep wanting to say Scraptastic, and it's not. It's from Stampin' Up! When I got my Paper Pumpkin subscription. They sent me a pack of papers. This one is a polka dot, and they're all white, and I didn't know until I opened up the paper to do all of these layouts that, oh my gosh, lo and behold, there were different patterns in the package. It was amazing. The rest of the paper is from the Neapolitan collection from Crepe Paper Dear Lizzie. This embellishment is from Hey You by Basic Gray. These tile letters are thick American Crafts. They go with the Dear Lizzie collection. They're called like Everyday 1 and Everyday 2 or something, but they were specifically made to go with this collection. I love them because the pink ones are like Scrabble letters. Really cute. These paper embellishments are, here we go, American Crafts. You know, all my stuff is really from American Crafts. I love their stuff. There's little paper flowers. I use them on a couple of layouts. I love the pink ones for this one, and I used different colored blue ones, I think, for another layout. This embellishment here that says Happiness is from, that's Recollections. I know it is. It's something pastel, Simply Pastel. These stickers are from American Crafts Remarks. It was in my food paper one. This is from Serenity, this little Brad. And you can see it says something. The Sweet Life, A Sweet Life. Yeah, I thought it was cute. And that's it. It's very heavy because I used whole pages. It's very thick. If you look, it's hard to see. There's like layers and layers of pages. So yeah, this was a lot of fun to do. Use some pop dots. These, again, these little things from the dollar section at Michael's. My stamps. These little stamps were from, one says Happiness, one says Delightful, and the other says Something Sweet. Those are from Heidi Swap. Okay, moving on. This next layout is my son's picture. I took this picture also. It's his school picture. He doesn't let anyone else take his picture anymore because when he took his kindergarten picture, they made him look like a floating head. No, pre-K. They made him look like a floating head, and he was miserable. So they wouldn't let me take my copies from Walmart because they're like, you need a release from the photographer because he's a professional pictures, and we have to have a release. And I said, I am a photographer, and I took the pictures, and they just, it was hours of fighting with them to get my pictures. But anyway, yeah, that was the story. So this cutout is from the Hey Boy collection by Basic Gray, as well as this thumbs up and these chipboard pieces. They were stickers, which I found out after, these are the ones that I found out after I glued, and this one too, after I glued everything down, found out that they were, oh no, this one too? Oh, for the love of Pete. Oh, there'll be more to find, I'm sure. I have to go through and pull everything off because they were stickers, and I didn't know they were stickers at all. It's kind of embarrassing that it doesn't say it on the package, it just says chipboard embellishments. It didn't say stick, I bet you it does, and I just didn't read it. But, yeah, so I've been having to go through my layouts and kind of, but that's what happens when you're in a rush. The paper is the Edumacation stack from Die Cuts with a View. It's old. All my papers are old. I really dug deep into my stash and said, all right, start using this stuff, Leah. This washi tape, I have no clue where I got it from. Michael's. I mean, I know I bought it at Michael's, but I don't know when. It was a long time ago. These letters are thickers. They are called... I lied. They're not thickers. They're from Recollections. They're from Recollections. I'm sorry. They are not thickers. They are from Recollections collection, and they look like chalkboard Leah. They look like chalkboard paper, so, but they're chipboard stickers. I really like them. These are from somewhere deep in my stash. I got them a million years ago at someplace. AC Moore or Joann's a long time ago. I got like 3 different packages, and they were all different shades of black and gray, so I use them as often as I can. This is a little stamp that was from Recollections. It came in I'll show you the package actually for this stamp. Oh, another thing, I lie. I don't know anything about anything that I have. Isn't that terrible? It's from they're from Seven Gypsies, and it's a school. It's called Company Name, I think. Yeah, and what it is you can put the grade here, and you have all the numbers for that. Your kid's picture, and then stamp around the picture, and then or put the picture on here, their name, their age, their weight, their whatever, and then different things like what school they were in, what sports, their hobbies, a comment section. I think these are so cool. So that's what I used here. I used the school one, so I could write all his information, what teacher he had, his favorite subject. I gotta write his friends in here. His friends. It's Devin. Devin is his best friend in class. He's like, just make sure Devin is at my party. Devin, Devin, Devin. It's all I hear about all day is Devin. Yeah, so that's that. It was a really simple layout. It came together really quickly, which was great. All the splattering that you're seeing on my pictures is Heidi Swap Shine Mist that I got on clearance at Michael's. Okay, so that one's done. Next is Bill Nye, the Science Guide. It's a 2-page layout. It goes like this. I did it, all it had on it before was this little thing, this here, none of these embellishments in here, and just these 2 pictures. And I hated it because it was so boring. And so I went back and I just did this little cluster so that it would connect across the 2 pages. The paper is again from the Edumacation stack. I printed this off the internet. This is an EK Success punch that I used on the corner here. Let me just rough that up a little bit. But it looks like torn up school paper, which I love. So fun. The letters are from Thickers. They are called Journal, and they're shiny and sparkly. And these are, it matches this little Recollections clip that I have that I got from Christmas from my stepbrother. He got me a bunch of crafting stuff. These are stamps that I stamped on like old leftover folders, like manila folders, and they're Inkadinkadoo. They were Halloween stamps. These stickers, recollection stickers that I got in clearance for my son's birthday party. It was all science ones that he had a science party last year. So yeah, I still had some stickers left over. This is some random little, I don't even know where that's from. I've had them, I got them for like $1. Joann's had a clearance sale a while back, and it was $1 for like everything in the store. It was amazing. The washi tapes, again, I got no clue. Well, no. The gold one, I know where I got the gold one from. It was in a collection of 8 that I got at Marshall's, but I can't tell you who it's by, but it's in an old video. If you look back, I think my first process video or something, it's for scrapbooks for 12 by 12s. I say it in there. All the chipboard pieces are from the Hey You collection, from Basic Gray, and the Brad is from the Hey Boy collection. That piece is awesome. If you look really closely, you can see there's little numbers and stuff inside that little Brad, which I thought was really cute. Okay, I gotta hurry up because I'm running out of space. Oh, and the stamps are also Inkadinkadoo. There's little stamping all over the page. It's hard to see. All right, this one is it says Family Game Night. This is one of my favorites. The paper is from the Boys Rule collection from Crate Paper. Most of the embellishments and stamps and these clear things are all from the Hey Boy collection, this game ticket. These are from the papers, these little thin ones. But the chipboard ones are from the Hey Boy collection. This is from a Hey You collection at Good Times. This one too. Let me ask some Hey Boy. They're from a bunch. Hey Boy and Hey You all over the place. These American Crafts wheels, I told you I used them again. They're on this one. These are Thickers. I forget what they're called. But they look like game chips. Those are those tiles. Again, I told you they came in a few different colors. All the paper is from the Hey Boy collection. Some from the 6x6 and some from the 12x12. Oh, and this I printed from the internet, this Game of Life. We were playing the Game of Life, and they had these new cards. Oh, there was a card. I wanted to add the cards to my layout, which I'll have to find another one, but they have each of the like activity cards has some fun thing like make a face or tap dance or do some karate chop. So that was a lot of fun. So this was make a silly face and take a picture. So I took a picture of my family. This actually was inspired by different layouts that I saw on Pinterest, where people had done one side and the other side with different paper, and then a picture in the center, and then a cluster down the center. I couldn't tell you who it was because several people had it. So eventually I was just like, I'm just gonna do it. And some of these this one here that says fam and you laugh, these are all from the Mombi Chips family collection. This is a flare. This is right now, and that is from the Simply Pastels Recollections. Okay, this one is my little baby boy Evan. It was one of the first pictures I took with my fancy new camera. I was like, I have a great new baby. I need to. Every time I have a kid, I get a new camera. Maybe I should have another one. Maybe I'll get a nice medium format camera from somebody. I don't know. I can't tell you who the paper is by. Oh God, it's a Christmas paper. I have no clue. Oh, and the rest of the paper, all this heavy cardstock that you see, all the decorative paper, that is from it's a really old. It's like 2008. And all these little cutouts that I fussy cut, these little guys, it's the green stack from Die Cuts with a View from like 2008. I really have been hoarding on my paper. I barely ever use some of these things. But yes, that's what that is. So I don't know what happened in my video, but it cut out. So I'm re-recording a little later. So hopefully the lighting's not too strange. But yeah, so my last layout was one that I had to redo, and if you look back you can see that I show how I redid the layout. It was inspired by Victoria Marie, who was hosting the National Scrapbook Day. It was a layout she had done very similarly, and how she took paper and lined it up, but this I did, this is a washi paper. This collection is from the seasonal section at Michael's. And this one is called Songs of Spring. It had a bunch of embellishments, stamps. You can find every season they do a different one, and so I decided I liked the black and white and yellow motif, and so that's what I did. I lined all the papers up. It was all 6 by 6. So I just cut down 2-inch strips, laid them down. Later on I ended up pulling out, there was a red and white polka dot one here, which I replaced, and this paper, this blue one, is from the Oh Darling collection from Crate Paper. All the embellishments, including the enamel dots, were from that Songs of Spring collection. The background paper was from Stampin' Up. It was some of that bonus paper that I got. This is just a bottle cap from like Izzy Sodas that I put on some pop dots. Some of that washi I got from Marshall's. These thickers are the ones that I use on that other layout. I love them because they're sparkly and pretty, and I love it. These are actually these little flowers. I made embellishments out of the stamps. So I stamped on white paper, and then fussy cut them, and then colored them with my Prismacolor pencils. This little piece is also from the I keep trying to call it Hey Girl, Oh Darling collection. Yeah, and the picture was a picture that I had taken with my phone, and I just put a filter on it. It was the first time I'd used a filter, so it was kind of exciting. So, yeah, that's really, I mean, there's not much more to say. What is this black and white paper from? It's, the Neapolitan collection from, Dear Lizzie for Crate Paper. Yeah, I like that paper a lot, so it was nice to find a black and white that was, worked well with the papers that I had from the other collection, because I didn't want it to compete. And then I cut that black and white paper on an angle and put it behind the picture. And that's it, guys. That's everything I did for National Scrapbook Day. It was, again, very enjoyable. Thank you, Victoria Marie, for this awesome challenge. It really definitely bumped up my my scrapbooking speed. I definitely am working a lot harder now to go faster and create clean layouts that are well thought out. So yeah, that's it, everybody. I hope you had a great time watching this video. I know it was a little long, but hopefully it was enjoyable. All right, I will talk to you later. Bye.